It's a curious thing, this fascination with flight. A quick look at humans tells you all that you need to know. We should not be in the air. Our arms make particularly poor wings. We aren't that aerodynamic, and in some cases, it's hard to even breathe. Conventional wisdom says that we are a species best served by remaining grounded. Of course, conventional wisdom also says that humans are very stubborn. Perhaps it's this stubbornness, this desire to push ourselves to what can't be done, that led the Wright brothers to that first flight. Or maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's also the sense of adventure, leaving the familiar for the unknown. Whatever it is, it's a part of me as well. Now don't get me wrong, I'm never going to do something as important as discovering flight. It's just that I like to push the boundaries of what I'm capable of. Last year it was backpacking and photographing a really obscure canyon system outside of Zion National Park. This year, instead of flying commercial, I decided to fly myself on the 1,400 nautical mile journey from my home airport to Zion. Considering my previous record for distance was 400 miles, this was quite the undertaking. So a few days before the trip, I loaded the plane with fuel and prepared to push my aviation and myself further than I ever had in the past.
County Airport, 1140 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, more than 10. Sky condition, clear, below 12,000. Temperature, 8 Celsius. Dew point, 5 Celsius. Altimeter, 3040. Inches of mercury.
McMinn County traffic, Centurion 732 Charlie Hotel departing 02 McMinn County. Knoxville approach Centurion 732 Charlie Hotel.
Centurion 723 Charlie Hotel, Knoxville.
732 Charlie Hotel, looking to pick up IFR to Kilo Alpha Victor Kilo. I'm about 5 miles to the west of McMinn County.
November 732 Charlie Hotel, your radar contact showing you 15 miles northwest of Mike Indy, altitude indicates 5,000. You're clear to Alpha Victor Kilo Airport as filed, maintain 8,000. Current altimeter is 3040.
732 Charlie Hotel cleared as filed to Alpha Victor Kilo, climb maintain 8,000, transponder or altimeter 3040, 732 Charlie Hotel.
Charlie Hotel, your route back is correct.
Alright, it is snack time.
24 is 13.4, descending 9,000 information.
Tech 24, roger, expect ILS runway 16. The AWAS is out of service. The phasal altimeter is 3050.
So, a pretty uneventful flight so far, which is what we like. We don't like excitement on our flights. Today, I had originally planned to go to Utah, but Canada is being super nice and sharing their cold air with us. And then there's some tropical moisture coming up, which hasn't led to any storms, but it's led to really low ceilings and really low temperatures.
24 turbulence heading 050.
Which has brought the freezing level down. I'm not equipped with icing or de-icing. So we're going to go as far west as possible today. I think I can get to western Kansas. Hopefully find a car to rent there, maybe get a hotel for the night, and then I'd like to depart super early tomorrow morning if the ceilings cooperate, and get on out to St. George, Utah. This flight has been a dream of mine for a couple years, but never really feasible because I was renting and the rental planes were just way too slow to make this a reality. Also, they're way too expensive for being too slow, so it would have cost a fortune. But here, we're in the 210. It's certainly not the most efficient way to travel this distance. Commercial is faster. It's about 1,400 miles from my house to St. George. Those distances, commercial is much faster. But when you account for...
maintain 3,000.
3,000, spec 4.
When you count for driving time to commercial airports, security, layovers, it's still pretty close to the same. Your flight time is much longer flying general aviation, but still, you're going to get to see a part of the country that I've never really seen except for really high in a commercial airliner. So we're going to fly lower over the mountains and hopefully take a trip over the Grand Canyon out there. So should be a good trip. It's a long time to sit in an airplane like this. My first leg today is going to be about...
Centurion 1615 X-ray, 8,000.
Centurion 1615 X-ray, raise the back approach, disable altimeter 3049er.
3049.
So the first leg of this approach is going to be right at 5 hours probably. I'm going to get some cheap fuel in Oklahoma and then another 45 minutes to Liberal, Kansas. And once I get there, probably stay there for the night. Alpha traffic, Centurion 732 Charlie Hotels left downwind 18 Alpha. Alpha traffic, Centurion 732 Charlie Hotels final 18 Alpha. Alpha traffic, Centurion 732 Charlie Hotel departing 18 Alpha. Oh, check this out. I posted this on Instagram. So you've noticed probably that there's no restroom on here. We got travel johns. They're a disposable urinal for men, women, and children. No discrimination. I brought a pack of 3. I did not have to use any on the 5-ish hour flight out here. I was pretty happy about that. These are emergency use only. I'm not thrilled about having to use them. You know who's really not thrilled about it? Jennifer's not thrilled about having to use them. She says she won't, even though they are for women. It says so on the packaging. God, it's so weird. What are these? Like, look at this. What is this red Why am I even going to Zion? Man, I could get reflected light off of those rocks.
Very, very weak.
Look at that.
A little better, not much.
What is that? What state am I in?
November 4893 Juliet, contact Kansas City 123.8.
I'm still in Oklahoma. Looks like I'm going to be in Oklahoma. Just to the very end of Oklahomans, what is the red rock that I'm seeing here? What is that? Looks like clay. 732 Charlie Hotel. Airport's inside. I can go ahead and cancel IFR.
32 Charlie Hotel. British customer, talk 1200 for change approved.
Approved, change approved. We'll squawk VFR. Have a good one.
104
Liberal traffic center in 732 Charlie Hotel. Turning final 17 liberal.